right, LIV Greenbrier got smashed by Smash GC and Brooks Koepka, outlasting Jon Rahm in a playoff. What a cool setup at Greenbrier. I didn't know I couldn't even, like, in my brain for some reason I didn't remember that Greenbrier finished on a par 3. And then as the tournament got going, I was like, this is gonna be sick. This like stadium style par 3, Rahm versus Koepka. Like, let someone hit an ace or something to end it. But of course, I don't know. Were you paying that much attention? Like, do you have the volume up?
I watched the entire end of
Yeah.
the last 2 hours.
Did you have the volume on though?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Did you hear them talking to their caddies on the
playoff
ball?
Yeah.
It was super interesting because Brooks went first and his caddy told him 51 was the number to carry the mound to get it back to the pin. And he took a pitching wedge out and he probably only hit it like 49 or 50. And he caught a little bit of spin and
spin, yeah. That's that spot that spins back though.
Right. And then Rahm's caddy was so confident.
I know what you're about to say next.
Yeah, Rahm's caddy was so confident this was a 145 shot. And
145 shot.
145 shot. He's like, 145 is it. It's 145. And Rahm had just hit the
Rahm's like, give me my 170 club.
Yeah, and he hits a 9-iron. I can hit a 9-iron 145. What? I know he was hitting 3/4. Sue-Ann Hang nailed it. She was like, he's been hitting this 3/4 9-iron like the whole week or whatever. But just think about like your own golf game. If you need to hit a 9-iron, a 3/4 9-iron, 145 yards, where are you going to miss? You're going to miss left and long every single time. And the only place you couldn't miss on that green, the only place you couldn't make par on that green was left and long back in that bunker. So,
especially where it ended up. Oof. He had no choice.
Yeah, he was half standing on the grass, half in the sand.
But why wouldn't you, if you know you're in a playoff and you know you got an adrenaline run, why would you actually club down when you still know even a pitching wedge you could have hit 140 yards?
Yeah. Still could have put that right on top of the hole.
You got all that adrenaline run, you know what I mean?
I'm pretty sure it's just hubris. It's just hubris. Like, he's like, no, I got this.
Yeah. I think once you see Brooks put the ball exactly where you put it, and you're thinking to yourself,
he wanted to win.
I know he wanted to go for the win.
He didn't want to have it a 3-putt. He wanted to win. It wasn't the right mindset in that situation, but he wanted to put it within 5 feet and make a putt and win. That's what he wanted to do. And he was jacked up, and he took the wrong club, and he skied the green, and he put himself in that make your bed, lie in it, right type thing. He had no out though. Once he was back in the backside of that bunker, like they were all saying in the news, like you just got to get it on the green. And I think he did a pretty good job of bringing it up, better than any of us would. Come close to doing. But you put yourself in a position where
just missed that putt.
Just missed the putt.
Mm-hmm. I missed that putt. I thought the putt was in. I was yelling. I thought that putt was in. I was like going nuts. I was like, here we go, another playoff hole.
Just tailing right by a hair.
Now, if they went to another playoff hole, would they have played 9 again?
18 again.
18 again.
Right.
I think the par 3 finishing hole is just, I think every golf course should do that. It's so awesome.
So cool.
So awesome.
Yeah. LIV Golf has been looking for a moment, like that moment. They had the Bryson 58 on this course last year, but that kind of came out of nowhere. Like, he just surged to the finish and like birdied freaking everything on the back 9 coming in to get that 58. Shout out Louis today with a 60. Awesome round.
Oh man, what a round, Louis.
Yeah, man. Good for him. But like LIV really has, like, if you think back to all the tournaments, we had like DJ year 1 with the playoff putt, walk-off playoff putt to win the team championship, right? We had Danny Lee's putt last year
into the pin.
Yeah.
From off the green.
Was that Tulsa?
I think it might have been Tulsa. Tucson,
Arizona.
It was Tucson. Yep. We had Chase Koepka's hole-in-one at the party hole. We had
what about DJ's monstrous putt? What was that last year?
That was year 1.
That was wild.
That was year 1. Yeah,
that was year 1. Jeez.
Yeah.
But we had some awesome finishes.
Yeah, like this year we've had 5 playoffs already, individual playoffs. Sergio and Niemann finishing in the dark was sick. Like, we're definitely going to remember that one. But I really, truly think that this one, with all the stuff that's going on currently, where like this weekend Golf Digest put out the hit piece on Rahm and saying he'd write the check as fast as he could to give it back to Saudi Arabia because he wants nothing to do with LIV. And then Norman coming on the broadcast and being like, this is total bullshit. We talk to Rahm every day. He couldn't be happier. We talk to Rahm's reps every day. They couldn't be happier. And so all this stuff is going on about Rahm.
Well, did you guys actually read that article?
No, I'm not paying for Golf Digest.
No.
I mean,
I haven't read it in years.
I saw it on Google News, and of course, click on it, read it, and it's all inference. There's no actual statements.
Right.
It is just, someone said they think yada yada yada. Like, there's no actual quotes or anything like that even smelled like he actually feels that way.
So, like, Cheech is I'm not saying he's a big Golf Digest guy, but he's the biggest PGA guy. So he's probably followed Golf Digest much longer than anybody else here.
It's my favorite line of the biggest PGA fan on earth.
Golf Digest was a credible place where, like, they could actually write stories and get insight from, anonymous golfers that actually had, good quotes. But then Jaime Diaz took over as editor-in-chief like 5 years ago and absolutely destroyed the company. They've kept him on, and he's the one who wrote this piece, of course. Like, who else would have? The head of Golf Digest, because Golf Digest only made their money off the PGA Tour. You never hear any Golf Digest guys going to a LIV event. You never see a Golf Digest piece, even from the Golf Digest Australia. You very rarely see anything good about even Greg Norman, who's the most popular, most loved golfer in the history of Australia. Right? You don't even see that there because Golf Digest just tries to suppress anything that's against the tour. And it's so obvious to every single person who reads it. So that piece was crap. But anyway, back to my point. LIV's been looking for a moment. It couldn't get any bigger than the literal two biggest stars in the LIV going at it in a playoff. Like, again, you going into today with Rahm trying to catch Niemann for the individual title 1 week before. That's going to be awesome in Chicago in a couple weeks. Like, the two of them, I hope they have to, right? They're gonna go off on round one together. They have to. That's a lock. You could lock that in right now. Rahm and Niemann going off on hole one.
You should send 1, 2, 3 out together.
Hatton's still in third, right? Yeah. I don't think he can catch them though. I think he's more than 40 behind them. I think it's just a 2-person race.
No, he can't. He can't catch them.
Right. So that should be who.
That's close. It's like percentage points. That's like point something between the two of them.
Yeah. I don't know if I can't recall if they did this last year, but they should do it in standings order when they send them out on round one for sure. That's how it should be.
I agree.
I'm pretty sure they did because last year I remember seeing Cam, Gooch, and I can't remember when Brooks going out together on the first one, because Brooks even actually mentioned that in his post round interviews. Like, I was battling Taylor like the whole year. That brings me to the best point of the whole day. This is what I was thinking about after this ended. Immediately after Brooks won, he got the champagne celly, all those things. We've been talking about John Catlin going to the Crushers next year. Fuck that, man. How good is Smash? Sorry, GMAC. Without GMAC and add in the Big Cat. That team is sick. When Kokrak's making putts, when Kokrak's making putts like that, oh my God, that team is so good.
What'd Catlin do? Like 3 under so well today or something?
He was
like 3-4 under. He helped.
Like 4 under, 5 under today.
Yeah, he helped out.